Namaste, and welcome to another edition of Weiki Beiki with Reiki. I'm Doug Hart, the sensei of Barefoot Dojo, and I welcome you to another morning. And let me have a sip of coffee. And let me Beiki, as I call it. This is an OG Kush. I gotta look up the strain of what OG is. It's an old one. I'm gonna make a whole video around pot pretty soon, so yeah. Today I want to talk. Okay, just a second. He has to say hello. Okay, got that out of the way. I'll explain that later too. Yeah, it's a really good morning. And as I woke up, as everyone does, my mind started trying to go to negative, and I just quickly changed it to positive, which is part of Yumikido. Yeah, and the whole morning's been flowing wonderfully. One thing that happened was, I was trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to do for my morning Weiki and Beiki talk? I have a whole list of ideas and things to share, and mainly things I want to go through. And I look, because that's I'm sitting here babbling away, sharing this information that's going through in my head, and I'm reprocessing it. And so there was many things. One of the things I definitely want to talk about is my morning routine. And I made a video before about it. And I see how powerful it is, and how if you keep stacking little rituals on top of each other that make you feel good and make everything go great, it creates a great day. And I found where all of a sudden that things start changing for me and where I need to get control back in my life. And so I wanted to make a video about that. I was like, well, no. In the mornings I do a meditation, and I know that information is going to come to me, and the right topic is going to come to me during that time. And so this morning it came, and I tried to push it out, and it came back in. And then I started looking at it, and it was like, yeah, that's what I got to talk about. And what it has to do with is separation. How humans separate ourselves, and how it's actually a survival mechanism that we use. Yet we have a survival mechanism that we use to pull ourselves together. So it's a very strange one. So the very same subconscious habit we have that brings us together is also what separates us. And that's labeling. We come together in groups or in tribes because it's a lot easier to survive. And that's survive just in because it's easier for you go get wood, I'll go get food, you go get water, and we can get these things, and it makes life easier when we bring resources together. If there's wild animals, you stay up for these hours and watch, I'll stay up for these hours and watch through the night, and we'll protect each other. And so see, identifying and labeling our group is helpful there. Yet what happens is we see our resources, we see what happens, and then when someone who is not within our labeled group approaches, many times we go, they're on the outside. Who are they? Who are they with? Who are they? We've instantly labeled ourselves and labeled them. There's a separation. One of the reasons I am working to develop a habit of greeting and leaving with Namaste is due to the fact that I'm working to see as we are all one. I want to get rid of labels, because the more I do that, the more I'm part of the world, the more peace there is in my life. And where this really came up, and where I was trying to push it out and not have it a topic this morning, was there's an area that I'm getting triggered with. And triggered is when I create emotion because of something outside of myself. And it can be good or bad. And this one I would say is not pleasant. And it has to do with Reiki, and it has to do with, I've joined some Facebook groups. And there's one in particular that I really love. I love the focus of what this person has created this Facebook group for. Yet there's some actions that he's taking that trigger me, and it's in a negative way. So I begin looking at it, and it's like, okay. Well, first I responded a bit within the group. And when I was doing that, because I was challenging his thoughts, I didn't feel part of his group, and I felt separate. And being separate, my survival starts coming up, and it's like, oh no. Well, you know, and there was no negative, okay, maybe a tiny bit, but nothing that I would, you know, I'm just acknowledging there was something negative. The point being is, there's that group separation. And so, during my meditation this morning, I went, wait, there is that, you know, thing. I gotta stop it. I came to the group for good because I want to learn more. Maybe there's different insights of Reiki I can get. I want to see the good in this group. Yet instantly, because I have a question that I felt wasn't in alignment with this group, I felt separated. And the person in the group was, I'll just say I perceive he's acting in a way that keeps that group tight and blocked off. And so this morning I was thinking about that. Wow, this happens all the time. I have close friends, and even though we're close, there's little habits they have. They don't see them, yet it's because of something they do. I feel separate because they are that and I am that. I have friends who are of a certain race and very proud of their race, and they talk about their race and this, and I'm German, mixed mud, I don't know. I just, there's no identity really with me of, what I identify with. So I feel separate from them. I had a Hispanic girlfriend, and I love the culture. Oh my goodness, I loved, because we'd go to Hispanic events. The main one was the Chicano car show. Wow, unbelievable. I dug everything about it, the culture, how they loved and embraced who they were. I wasn't part of it. They accepted me. I felt warm. I didn't feel any disrespect, yet it was them and me. My friends who is one race, it's them and me. If it's a different church, it's them and me. We separate ourselves. Sports teams, oh my gosh, we do it. Now here in America, there's groups of, one tide, I won't even get political, but it was just, rah, 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 America, let's put a wall around, separate ourselves. When in fact, we're the greatest country in the world, and we can do anything we want, bring all the people on, and we can take care of it. That's not political, that's just that we are one. If we got rid of borders, if we got rid of all of the, we can't do it, I understand at this time, but if we did, we could be the most incredible planet ever. The separation. Close scene. I should say, close the curtain, change scene, new set. That's part of Yumakito. Yeah, look at me up close. I need a closer clock. I want to keep these 9 to 10 minutes. Something I'm going to be doing with what I'm doing in all of this is I'm going to be taking this out and going to help vets. And one of the things that I'm going to be doing is giving them a tool to get over post-traumatic stress syndrome. And it works with trauma, everything. And it's part of Yumakito. It's part of Reiki. And I already showed you the technique in this video. The thing that I'm bringing this up now is a whole new subject, or is it? Has to do with, I'm going to work with vets in the area of suicide. Vet 22, my father committed suicide. And I'm going into a group where I'm not them. I'm not a vet. And I've tried to do this work before. I can't tell you how many VAs and veterans groups and homeless places that work with vets that I've gone to try to help. And I got shut out. It's either I didn't have this group, which is a piece of paper, a just call it a piece of paper, or I wasn't a vet, I was shut out. And so now I'm ready to go work with vets, and it's like, wow, are they going to want to listen to me? Because I'm not part of that group. Yeah, I'm part of the group because of my suicide, but wow, I don't want to be part of that group. And then I realized, no, we're all humans. And they just happen to be part of a group that's really hard to get to because of what they've went through. There's something very special, and I've studied for a long time, and I'm not going to say I've walked in their shoes yet. I understand what they're going through, and I can get through to it. And they're humans, and we are one. Trauma is trauma. I can help them. And the only reason I'm going to be doing this is I have taken away the labels, and I've just said, I want to help these people. And I'm going to walk in the door and I'm going to help them. Because I am one. They are me, I am them. I have trauma, they have trauma. And so getting rid of the labels, getting rid of that thing is helping me to have more confidence just to walk in the door. And I have to find places to do this because they don't have the money to run a hall. And I got to go ask businesses if I could put signs up in there. And I've had nervousness about doing it because I label the business as that, and I got to go ask the business, and they're separate, and all of this stuff. And I am one, and we're one. And I'm going to ask them if they will help me, and they're going to feel my message, and they're going to see it, and they're going to go, yeah, the vets, we're one, and they're going to want to help me. And it's by dropping these labels, it's making it, this is going to be cool. These store owners want me to ask them. People want me to do this because we're all one. And now that I can get rid of these labels and do this, it feels so much better. And it's making it so much easier for me to do this. Maybe not everyone's going to see this and I might get turned down. So what? It's my mission. It's what I'm meant to be. It's what I want to do. And the thing is, a lot of vets smoke pot. And if they know I smoke pot, maybe there's going to be a better connection, better rapport. So that's it for now. Another edition of Weiki and Beiki with Reiki. I love doing this. I started this journey 188 days ago. This is actually Saturday. If you're watching this on time, it's Sunday. Oh, weird thing. But 188 days ago, I wanted to do something like this. Even with the smoking pot, but I couldn't identify myself. I felt separate from everyone, and now 188 days later, here I am doing this, stepping more in line with myself, feeling more comfortable, feeling more connected to the earth, feeling I can be who I want to be, even if it was with a stuffed animal. So that's it for now. That's another edition of Weiki Beiki and Reiki.